West Ham 1, City 3. Before I get into the positives about the game and the positives in regarding City in this game, I've got 3 condolences to do. First one is to one of my viewers, Simon. Sadly lost his mum. Rest in peace to her. Sven-Göran Eriksson died earlier this week. Rest in peace to him. And Sol Bamba sadly died today. Rest in peace to him. May they all rest in peace with God, and we will see them in another life. So let's get into the game. First half, City was superb. I missed the first 24 seconds of the match because my dad took so long to get the game on. Because I was in the pub before the game and then I went into the pub after the game. So that's why I didn't get to do an instant match reaction, as in straight after the match finished. So that's why I'm doing it now. But ball in behind, Erling Haaland, 1-on-1 with Areola, bang, 1-0. Great goal. Well, it was a tapping, but still got to finish it. Then we're dominating the game. Could have made it 2-3-4. But then, typical City, West Ham got up the other end. Ball goes into the box, goes off Diaz, past Ederson, 1-1. And then I was thinking, fucking hell, that was jammy as fuck. And we could have been out of sight by the time that happened, sorry. And I was just absolutely thinking, is it going to be one of those days? But no. Erling Haaland steps up, bang, 2-1 Manchester City. And the away end was very good today. I weren't at the game, but from what I did hear from the TV, the away support was excellent today. And I've seen some videos of that on Snapchat and stuff like that. So safe trip back to Manchester for all the Blues that went to the game. Or just safe trip home in general if you're not from Manchester. But our away support's better than our home, I think. Now let's continue into the analysis of the game. Jack Grealish, fantastic today. Haaland, fantastic today. Not only his goals, fantastic performance all round. He was getting involved with the play more. He was tracking back, made a good challenge on, I think it was Antonio, to put it up for a throw-in to stop West Ham from starting a break. I thought Kovacic played well today. I thought Bernardo played well today. I thought Rico Lewis played well today. It was a very good performance from Manchester City today. It could have been more, but West Ham played well as well today, I thought. I respect West Ham today, because even though they lost the game, they came out and had a go. They didn't sit in their half, crapping themselves. They came out, went toe-to-toe with us. They had the chances of their own. Yeah, they rided their luck with the goal, but you do need a bit of luck in football, because you can't have everything plain and sailing all the time. But they hit the woodwork twice. They caused us a few problems with balls into the box. But we weathered the storm whenever they had a storm in the match. And we took some of our chances. Yeah, it would have been great to have scored more. But you can't win every single football match by cricket scores. You are going to have to win games like 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, games like that. You'll get games like that in the season because it's not FIFA. You can't play on beginner mode every single time and win the game with ease, because there's a lot of good teams out there in the Premier League. And that's why we love it. That's why it's the best league in the world. and it's the most satisfying trophy to win in club football, in my personal opinion, because it's a marathon, not a sprint. Like, I've seen some City fans saying that the title race is over, but no. It's only 3 games in. Yes, Arsenal dropped points today to Brighton. We've got to remember Brighton are a very good footballing team, and a lot of teams will take points. And not what I meant to say is that not many teams will take points off Brighton this season. And West Ham are a very good side. Teams will go to West Ham and drop points, but we went there today and won. So it's positive. And we're winning games without Rodri now. That's 3 games on the trot without Rodri that we've won. 4 if you include the Community Shield. So we're not as reliant on him as what we were like last season. I thought Nunes came off the bench, did really well as well. Credit to him. Gundogan made a difference as well. So we've got a really good squad. We have improved the squad depth a bit with Gundogan coming in. I must say that. Because it makes our midfield options better than what they were before he came in. Could we have got a younger midfielder in? Yes. But is it a bad signing? No, it's a very good signing, and I'm happy with it. And it will do for a season or 2. And it brings back experience that we lost with him going. But great 3 points. Is there negatives from today's performance? Yes and no. No, because it's a very good win against a very strong West Ham team away from home. Not an easy team to play, sorry. That's what I meant to say. And it's a tough stadium with quite a small pitch to play on. And we got the 3 points. But we need to start putting games to bed, because there will be points when teams are more ruthless against us, because I think despite us looking better at this stage this season compared to this stage last season, teams are still getting chances against us, which is worrying. And at some point against like a better team like a Liverpool or an Arsenal, they're going to be more ruthless, so we can't afford to keep giving teams chances, because West Ham didn't have that many chances today, but when they did have chances, they were dangerous. So, and it was similar to Chelsea, really. So that's my only 2 concerns, really, from the start of the season so far. But if you'd have offered me 9 points out of 9 from Chelsea away, Ipswich at home, and West Ham away, I'd have bit your hand off, because Chelsea and West Ham in the space of like 2 games is 2 really tough away fixtures. And to get 6 points out of those 2 games, not every team in the Premier League will do that. And a lot of Premier League teams will struggle to do that, because Chelsea's a good side with good players, with a good manager, with potential, and it's the same with West Ham. So I know Ipswich, they will say that Ipswich was at home and you should be beating Ipswich, but playing a newly promoted team early on in the season is the worst time to play a newly promoted team, because that's when they're up for it the most, because Ipswich played Liverpool and City in their first 2 games. They played well in both games. Yes, they lost both, but you'd expect that. But you wouldn't expect them to do this well either, because it's a new league. You've got to take time to adapt into it. And Liverpool and City are the 2 teams, really, that you wouldn't want to play in your first opening 2 matches, along with Arsenal maybe. But Ipswich played well, I thought, against us at points, especially in that first half. And they're not a bad side, Ipswich. They could stay up, you know, because they've got a good point against Fulham today. Not a bad team. But anyway, have a great Saturday night, people. God bless you all. And stay safe out there, because it is a bit of a dangerous world out there at the minute. There is like stabbings and stuff like that going on. I've heard about that quite a lot in the news, so I hope no one that watches this channel gets involved in that sort of stuff. And if you are involved with bad people like that are like abusive and stuff like that as well, make sure to get away from them and mix yourself with good people. because when you mix yourself with good people, it makes you a better person, I believe. So that's just my personal take. Anyway, have a good night, and I'll see you all soon tomorrow for more football content. Love for the love. Take care.